Hello again, Internet. This is Blue Lolly once again here in my kitchen at the hub. Any random noise you may hear in the background is the rest of the hub. They're all playing League of Legends right now. Now, I do want to tell you that any liquid fabric softener, whether you've made it yourself or bought it at the store, I do want to tell you that any liquid fabric softener you use, whether you have made it yourself or bought it at the store, you don't want to use it on your towels, your washcloths, or your cleaning rags. The very nature of a liquid fabric softener is that it coats the fibers of the clothing or the material being washed, and therefore it will make your towels, your washcloths, and your cleaning rags a little less effective over time at absorbing water. So the way you get around that is to use vinegar, distilled white vinegar, in your rinse cycle instead of liquid fabric softener. And yeah, when they come out of the washer, they're going to smell a little bit like vinegar. Just a little. But once they're dry, whether that means they're coming out of the dryer or coming down off the clothesline, they will not smell anything like vinegar, I promise. Now, if like me, you like liquid fabric softener for your actual clothing because it makes them really soft and it makes them smell good, then follow along with me and you'll learn how to make your own. Okay, so this is probably one of the easiest recipes of all the home cleaners and home products that I make. It uses all of 3 ingredients, 6 cups of water, which I already have poured into my thoroughly washed out and lovingly reused milk jug. It is important to use hot water, and not so hot that it makes the jug all like super soft, because if you get hot enough water in there, the jug will collapse. But it does need to be fairly warm for this to work. You also need 6 cups of distilled white vinegar, which I will take care of that in a second. You also need 6 cups of so that is 6 cups of water that I already have measured out here in my handy dandy recycled milk jug. And it is important that you have warm water for this to properly mix everything together. If you have a different container, you could use hot water, but too hot of water in a plastic jug like this will just make it collapse, and I don't want that to happen. And then you need 6 cups of distilled white vinegar, which is just general household cleaner vinegar that I use for almost everything. And you will need something around 2 cups. This is not an exact measurement here. Something around 2 cups of hair conditioner. You can use any hair conditioner you want. If you use a standard dollar store hair conditioner, which is what I usually use, you will use a full 16 ounces of it. If you're using something designed for dry hair or damaged hair, then you're going to want to use a little less. And I just straight up wouldn't recommend using any conditioner designed for oily hair. With conditioners made for oily hair, the formula is different. It clings to the fabric a little bit more, and it just doesn't rinse off as nicely. This particular conditioner that I am using was recommended to me by the Justice System. It is a rosemary mint 100% natural conditioner, and it smells amazing. Since my homemade laundry detergent smells like coconut lime, I think rosemary mint is going to go with that quite nicely. So, let's get to work. Measuring out 6 cups of white vinegar. Just for you, Internet, fresh gallon. This is the proof. We have our 6 cups of water and our 6 cups of distilled white vinegar poured into our milk jug. And we are just going to add our whole darn thing of hair conditioner. The 6 cups is roughly 1,420 milliliters. So you would need that measurement of both water and vinegar. And 2 cups of hair conditioner is roughly, I think that's roughly 500 milliliters. Alrighty, I've emptied most of what I can out of this bottle. I like to try and get everything possible, so I'm going to put a little bit of water in there, and I'm going to shake that up, and then pour that into my jug as well, so I can make certain to get all of that hair conditioner out of there. Oh, I did one time accidentally use shampoo instead of conditioner. If that happens, you have an excellent dog wash, as long as it's a mild shampoo. Alright, cap it tight, and I do this over the sink, because it can get a little messy if your cap isn't tight enough. But you basically just... Woo! Alright, this doesn't really work with me holding the camera on my own. But basically you just shake it till everything combines. You know, not rocket science. It's doable. So here it is all labeled and shuck up. You do want to let it sit overnight before you use it for the first time, and you're going to want to shake it again tomorrow. You're going to want to shake this each time before you use it, just like you do with the homemade liquid laundry soap. And you're going to use the exact same amount that you would of any store-bought stuff. Just throw a little bit into your dispenser, and off you go. That's it. Thanks. So that's it. That's all it takes, just 3 ingredients: water, distilled white vinegar, and your favorite hair conditioner. And you have your own personal custom scented homemade DIY fabric softener for your laundry machine. Love and hugs from the hub, and a happy night to you and yours.